So how does it all work? This year, the Your OT Tutor Journal Club is a subscription model. So you sign up for a year and you get access to 5 live sessions, plus all the on-demand recordings already available, currently sitting at about 17 sessions. Let me jump into the LMS or the Learning Management System and I'll show you how it's all set up. So when you jump into the Your OT Tutor Learning Management System, this is what you're going to see. If you've signed up for any other Your OT Tutor courses, webinars, memberships, everything's in one place. You only need to remember one set of login details. And this is your tile for the Your OT Tutor Journal Club. Once you log in, this is what you're going to see. You'll see a welcome area here, where you'll get a bit of a run through all the things you need to know about the Journal Club itself. Come across here, this is where you find out the upcoming live session details. Now, when there's a live session about to happen, this is where you need to go. You'll get the topic, the date, the time, the Zoom link. The article link will be here so you can download a copy. They're always open access, so you'll always be able to get your hands on the article that we're discussing. A little bit more information about the preparation required, and you'll find this in the files section here. If you open up that, this is what you'll open up. You'll get the Zoom link and the times again. You'll get the article link again. You'll get the key areas of the article that you should be focusing on and some of the questions that we're going to be covering in the second half of the session. If you're a keen bean, you can also do your own version of the critical appraisal form that we've chosen for the article that we're discussing. Now, it is important to know that if you do come along to the live session, there's no pressure to contribute. You can come along and just listen in silence and absorb it all. If you are feeling confident to ask a question or share your own thoughts, we would really love that too. And then once the session is finished, it'll be uploaded to the recording section, and this is where you can find them. If we jump back to the home page, what you're going to see here is a few more Journal Club related resources, and then you'll see all the recorded Journal Club sessions over the last 2 years of Your OT Tutor Journal Club. So you can see the last one we did was home automation, there's sleep management, working with people with MS, ME, CFS, functional neurological disorder, neurodiversity affirming practice, falls, pressure care, self-directed therapy, telehealth. The list goes on and on. There's hopefully something in there that's going to be relevant to your clinical area. And then what you do is you click on the one that you want to see, you watch the recording right here in the Learning Management System, and on the side you can download all the different resources that come along with it. Now there's separate resources for those that only want particular things like the PowerPoint slides or the summary points from the discussion question, or you can download the whole thing in one easy to use complete workbook, which looks a little bit like this. You get your preparation document again, all your PowerPoint slides, a discussion of the summary points that were brought up during both of the sessions. I generally try to find some extra resources or articles so you can keep looking into the topic in even more detail. You'll also get a copy of the appraisal form that we've used in the session, and I've filled it in for you, but of course you can go in and add your own thoughts as well. A CPD reflection form that's already pre-filled with some of the details so you can capture that evidence you need of your CPD for AHPRA for all the Aussie OTs. And then a little bit of extra space for writing some notes. And of course, as the icing on the cake, you can jump into here and download your own certificate for your CPD records as well. Now, if you missed the live session, but you do want to contribute your own thoughts, there's an online discussion board as well. So you jump into this discussion area here, scroll down, you'll find that I've put a thread up for each of the discussion questions. You can jump in here, type in your thoughts. I'd love to read it. Now, one question I do get asked a lot is, what do you have coming up in terms of your program? Now, I don't actually have a locked in list of topics because what I like to do is keep it open. I like to hear from my members in terms of what topics they'd like to cover. And sometimes there'll be a great article that comes up that I just want to cover in the session. Or there's a topic that everyone's talking about and I really want to cover that too. So we keep it open. But I know that means it's sometimes a little bit hard to know how relevant it might be for your practice. That's why I've kept the cost really low. So it's only $47 for a whole year's worth of access. So even if there's only 1 or 2 sessions that end up being relevant to your practice, hopefully that's still really great value. Now, if you do have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to seeing you proud OT nerds at the next Your OT Tutor Journal Club session.